So that's NIEMELAINEN of Finland in the blue corner. Over in the red corner, boxing for the Czech Republic, is Erik SUCHY. Rattling through these fights at light welterweight.
Round one.
So two orthodox fighters here, and NIEMELAINEN didn't waste any time there, just stepped in and looked to try and rattle off the left to the body. Shaping with the right hand there, NIEMELAINEN, then again looked for the left, but it was blocked by the glove of SUCHY. Right to the body from NIEMELAINEN. Nice quick punch. Nice right hand there, well timed by SUCHY. NIEMELAINEN was moving in and he just caught him. Went over the top of the jab. One-two from SUCHY, just slipped over the shoulder there of NIEMELAINEN, who aims a big swinging wide right hand, which SUCHY saw coming from a way back. SUCHY trying to jab his way in there as NIEMELAINEN was backed up to the ropes, but the Finnish fighter did well there, adroitly just moving to his left-hand side. SUCHY, for a tall, long-limbed, rangy fighter, does do what you would expect him to do. He does look to try and jab his way and set up the right hand with that jab. But there's a lot of movement. Maybe a little bit too much movement. Possibly for both of these. They're not really set when they throw. It's a pretty common characteristic of amateur boxing, but I think SUCHY in particular, if he moved in just a little bit more smoothly with that jab right hand, I think he'd have a better chance of hitting something. He doesn't necessarily need to land that jab to the head. He just needs to hit something. If he hits a shoulder, chest, whatever it is, then it'll just take NIEMELAINEN off balance, slow him down, make it more likely that he'll land that right hand. Good right hand to the body there from NIEMELAINEN. And again, stepped off to his left and kind of threw it straight down the middle. Nice combination there from the Finn as well. Final few seconds of the round and he's finishing strong here. Split scores, SUCHY getting it with Slovakia, Israel and Azerbaijan, and Korea and Sri Lanka going for NIEMELAINEN, and that's a fair reflection of how that went, really, because there wasn't really any defining action of that round, I wouldn't say. NIEMELAINEN with a good finish. I think that could well be what got it for him with those two judges. SUCHY just flattered to deceive a bit. Threw plenty of jabs, threw plenty of right hands, looks nice and loose, but didn't really land a lot.
Round two.
Short with the right hand there, NIEMELAINEN, and he knew it, so he just kept going. When that happens, I've said this over the course of the last few days. That right hand, if you fall short with it, what you can't have happen is you just then get stuck in no man's land. Well, good right hand there from SUCHY. That was a real good shot. Then you saw the backward stagger step there from NIEMELAINEN. He was coming in as well, you see, opening out to throw his own punch and walk straight onto it. Or rather, SUCHY brought him onto it, would be another way of looking at it. Best punch of the fight so far. Swapping right hand, SUCHY has got the stiffer one. NIEMELAINEN just working his way in there. Jab right hand again. His balance was off as he came in. Looking for the left hand there, NIEMELAINEN. The first one landed on the gloves. The second one didn't miss by a lot. And again, it's the final minute of the round. NIEMELAINEN's looking to try and up things a bit here. He had a strong finish to the first round. Maybe this is a deliberate tactic that he wants to try and put his stamp on things in the closing stages of the round, particularly in a round where not a great deal has happened. And this has been another one of them. I'd say SUCHY has done the more effective punching so far, courtesy of a couple of just good, strong right hands, particularly the one that knocked NIEMELAINEN onto his heels. That was an eye-catching punch. They are low, those stools. It's quite a long way to go down. So SUCHY gets it 10-9 on 4 of the judges' cards there. And that gives him that 2-point margin with 3 of them. Korean judge has got it level. The other one has got NIEMELAINEN a couple up. So SUCHY very much in the driving seat here. NIEMELAINEN's got to win this last round and win it big, really big, to turn things around. That was a SUCHY round, I felt.
Seconds out, please. Third round.
So third and final round here in this light welterweight bout between Jere NIEMELAINEN of Finland in the blue, Erik SUCHY of the Czech Republic in the red, and it's SUCHY, as I said, who's in control here really, due to the fact that he's a couple of points up on 3 cards heading into this final round, and he just needs to avoid losing on any of those cards 10-8, and he's through to the next round where he would face Andre Mustet of Romania, who we just saw squeeze through against Nasir. Bit tentative with the jab there, SUCHY. He throws plenty, SUCHY. As I said earlier on, I think it might be helpful if he just slowed those feet down a bit, set them a bit more when he does throw, because there's not really much on a lot of these punches. Nothing particularly fatal about that in international amateur boxing, but he does miss a lot, and I think that's because he doesn't really have that kind of solid base to punch from a lot of the time. It's not particularly energy sapping because he's not loading up with them when he throws them, so if he misses, it's not a big deal. It's volume. He's kind of throwing handfuls of rice here, and some of the grains will land, some of them will hit, some of them won't. That's a good shot, though. Flicked that up from the waist right into the pit of the stomach there was really, really good. And actually, that's what I was talking about. He just set his feet there. You could see him set his feet. He was nice and solid when he threw that and got good power on it. Big right hand aimed there by NIEMELAINEN. Shoelaces come undone there for SUCHY. So these to get a little bit of a breather. Not long remaining in this one now. And it's the man whose left foot is inside that boot who is going to place both feet into the next round. There goes the bell. So Erik SUCHY of the Czech Republic in a red there. He will advance to the next stage because he was 2 points up on 3 cards going into that final round, and he just needed to avoid a heavy round defeat, which he most certainly has done.
Ladies and gentlemen, in about 166 in the ring B, win by points with split decision from the red corner, Erik SUCHY, Czech Republic.
SUCHY gets it from the Czech Republic, split decision. And the Sri Lankan judge there going the way of his opponent, NIEMELAINEN, the other 4 finding in his favour. 10-9s